Hello, my English learning friends. Welcome to a video on my favorite topic, but also perhaps the most useful topic to you if you are an intermediate English speaker, and that is phrasal verbs. I call phrasal verbs the flavor of the English language, and you need to know them if you're going to be fluent in English. What are phrasal verbs? Well, let's look at one. Phrasal verbs are two words, sometimes three, that when you put them together, they mean something very different than what they mean separately. And those two words that we put together are a verb, an action word, and a preposition, which is a relationship or direction word in a lot of cases. Let's look at one to show you what I mean. It will be easier to understand. Here's the phrasal verb hang out. What does hang mean? Well, if I was done with my jacket, I would take it off and I would hang it up. Or I hang this picture on a wall, right? And out, of course, is the opposite of in. It means sort of like away. So we have these two words, but if we put them together, it means something completely different, because to hang out means to spend time with people or at a place. For instance, I hang out with my friends on Friday nights. Or I like to hang out at the library at my university. You see, those two words together mean something very different than what they mean separately. So I want to give you some important facts about phrasal verbs that will help you learn them better. First, phrasal verbs often replace another word. For instance, let's look at the phrasal verb put on. Now, I know you know put on as in put on my jacket, but put on also means to organize an event. For instance, I put on a party for my friends. So why not say, I organized a party for my friends? You see, there's a word that can replace that phrasal verb in this case. Organize. Why can't and why should I not say, I organized a party for my friends? Well, you can say that. But it's not as flavorful. It's not as smooth. It's not the kind of language we use in conversational English as much. I put on a party sounds, to most native speakers, native English speakers, in America at least, more natural, more fluid, and will make you sound more like a native speaker. Here's another fact about phrasal verbs that is very helpful. They are sometimes separated and sometimes together. Let's look at the phrasal verb take off. I take off my hat. I can say it that way. Or I can separate the phrasal verb, put the take and the off, and separate them and put the object in the middle. Do you see how I also have take my hat off? Take off my hat, take my hat off. You can use this phrasal verb both ways. But sometimes even the same phrasal verb, when it's used with a different meaning, cannot be separated. The airplane will take off now. Or the pilot will take the airplane off now. See, that doesn't work. We can only use it in this way where those two words are together. So that one cannot be separated when we use it in that meaning. We have to say the airplane will take off. Fact number 3 that's important is that the same phrasal verb can mean many different things. You just saw that with put on, but here's another one that has a lot of different meanings. To make up, what does that mean? Well, many of you might know it as making up your face or putting cosmetics on, but that's not the only meaning. To make up a story means to create a story. You can also use it to mean to do something that you missed doing, that you need to do. So let's say that your professor gave a test, but you were sick that day. You can go to him and say, I'm sorry, I was sick. Can I make up that test? Can I do that thing that I missed doing? So you see how one phrasal verb can have a lot of different meanings. So why learn phrasal verbs? I've given you some reasons, but I want you to really understand them and really take them to heart. If you learn phrasal verbs, your speech will sound much more smooth and much more natural. You will also be able to understand a lot more of the English that is spoken around you and the English that you see especially in movies or videos or television or on other YouTube channels, because English speakers with all sorts of variants of English, British English, American English, Australian, Canadian, we all use phrasal verbs very much in our speech. You need to know them if you're going to really understand what is happening around you in English and if you're going to sound more like a native speaker. I am going to be producing a lot of videos to help you learn phrasal verbs, but that brings us to our next question. How do you learn them? Well, we learn them one at a time. Guys, there are too many phrasal verbs. I can show you this book. I'm not trying to sell you this book. It's just one phrasal verb book. I have hundreds and hundreds of phrasal verbs. You cannot learn them all at once. You have to learn them one at a time. Then I recommend to see an example of the phrasal verb and try to use it in real life. Do this twice a week, 3 times a week. If you're really ambitious, try to do it every day. And again, I am making many videos on phrasal verbs that will give you a short introduction, a short explanation, and a short opportunity to use that phrasal verb. Practice English, guys, every single day, even just a little bit. You need to do that if you're going to become fluent in English. So thank you so much for watching this video today. If you liked it, please like the video. If you want, please subscribe to my channel and hit the little alert button or that little bell icon so that you can get alerted every time that I make another video. My big invitation to you is come out to Facebook and join our Facebook group, English Teacher Tim, because out in that group, I give a little piece of advice every day in English, something quick and easy for you to learn that will help you become better at English every single day. You can also read my blog at englishteachertim.com, and out there you will also find my email address. You can contact me with any questions you have. Thanks so much for watching. Have a great day.